have a very special guest today on our video.
Hello, America. My name is Becky Baird, and I'm bald.
You may have noticed there's a luscious scalp here, like nothing you've ever. I wish this was touch of vision.
So
That's
luscious.
creepy, but she's so soft.
Yes.
Okay, so this is really fantastic because I've talked about how important eyebrows are to frame your face.
They're so important, guys.
And
they frame your face.
Ask Becky how she knows.
She told me.
I told her. When Becky and I were roommates.
2001. Raina said, "Why don't you draw on eyebrows?" And I thought, because I don't have eyebrows, and it's dumb to draw things on your face that you don't have. And she was like,
I draw on mine.
"Oh, well then I'm really dumb."
I've got like 4 of my own hairs.
Yes,
so.
and she said, "I think it would really frame your face." I wear different wigs, I wear different colors and different cuts, and so she said, "I think it would really frame your face." And I was like, "Frame your face?"
And that brings us to the present.
So now, I draw on my eyebrows anytime I wear a wig. I do not draw them on when I am bald, for I feel I look drag queen-esque.
Which is not a look she's going for, so...
No. So I draw them to frame my face with the hair. Same thing like when I do the contouring stuff, the hack. I don't do this part because you're supposed to put it on your hairline. Spoiler alert. I don't have a hairline.
So I asked her today to show us how she draws on her eyebrows, and I'm going to just sort of poke at her and show you the things she's doing as she does it, because it's so important. It's such a nice canvas to show you where her brow bone is, where that eyebrow would ideally be.
I'm a nice canvas.
And while, you know, most of us have hairs we're working with, we can still definitely shape our brows in a way that maybe they don't do by themselves.
Yes.
And so, Becky, take it away.
I'm taking it away with, I use Mary Kay's signature brown liner in chestnut. Oh, that old chestnut.
I will tell you this. I love filling in my eyebrows with the powder. I even do that with the contour sometimes from mascara. But when you're creating a brow,
yes,
you don't want to do that with the powder or
pencil that action.
Yeah, you're creating actual individual hair strokes. So this is great for creating a brow, not just filling it in.
Yes. And just yesterday, Raina was watching me do my makeup, and she gave me a couple of hints that really helped. So after I do what I normally do, I'm going to have Raina do a little bit of corrective stuff. And it's interesting about eyebrows because I go through, like everything else with makeup, I go through trends of how I do it and what I think looks good. And then I'll see a picture of myself and I'll be like, yeah, that doesn't look how I thought I looked.
I feel like most of us feel that way about pictures.
I feel like in the mirror, we create our own sort of reality. And then we see, I used to draw them where I had like a lot right here. And then they would go like, what?
Very surprised.
Very surprised. I told my mom that she drew her eyebrows on too high. She seemed surprised. Alright, this is my first video. Okay, so I usually do a little bit of this to find my special place, and then I usually start right here, which we're going to correct later, but I'm just going to do what I normally do, and I kind of start up. I just learned a new trick yesterday. I got to do it.
Okay, stop right there.
Okay.
So let's talk structure of eyebrow. Yes. Where your eyebrow starts, you want to, if you even take a pencil if you're using it, you want it to start right at the corner of your eye. And where she has her arch is right where your eye pupil ends. It wants to be right there.
My pupil. My pupil ends right there.
And then you want your eyebrow to end right where the angle of the corner of your eye here.
So my first line is pretty good. Raina's trying to get me to move the peak a little further out because I think I was doing it like right there. But I'm so nervous about bringing it too close because I don't want an artificial unibrow. People spend big money to get rid of their natural unibrow. Why would I purposefully?
Right. No, we get that.
So, but yesterday she taught me that just a little further in will kill you. In fact, it actually is better. So that's a pretty dang good line right there.
Most of us, I would say, our eyebrows on their own, they're generally pretty sparse right here. And so people's eyebrows start too far out, and we get a little nervous to bring them in because we're all afraid of a unibrow. But I promise, if you line it up with the corner of your eye, it will be the correct shape for your face.
Okay. And then I do the little, I mean, in the 80s we called it feathering. It's really more of a flick. I start at the base and I just flick upwards
She is so good at this.
to do like, you
And
know,
those hair
like
strokes.
the
She's
effect
great.
of hair. So now I look like I'll get it darker. I'll get it darker. You'll see it better. So I hold it kind of like a little.
A little bit loose.
Yeah,
not
you
too
don't
tight.
want to do this. You wanna, not so angry. You don't want angry eyebrows.
Fun fact: while she's doing that, when I was in high school, I had a job helping an elderly lady named Martha Blood. I would go to her house after school and run errands for her. She didn't like to drive. I would go grocery shopping with her. Sometimes she just wanted me to take her to Bob's Big Boy to eat fried chicken.
Bob's Big Boy.
She's also a chain smoker, so it was like, let's go to Bob's Big Boy and get
I
some
love
fried
Bob's
chicken.
Big Boy.
But she drew on her eyebrows, and they were very surprised all the time. So,
by the way, there's nothing weirder than having one eyebrow. So let's take this in for a moment.
so you can see that.
Had your fun?
All right, do it.
Do it. And then I'm going to do it on the other side. And yeah, when you're first doing it, it is a little daunting as far as like trying to get it all even. Like my right side is way easier than my left because I got to do a little cross action. But they're really easy to start over, so you just fix it. Okay, so I'm already going too high on that one, I can tell. So I want to peak right when the pupil... Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad, actually. Okay, a little bit of a snafu. I'm wearing the lovely mascara foundation.
If you want it.
Okay. We'll edit it in post. Snuggle up a little closer,
You
Raina.
know what's fun while you do your eyebrows? Having somebody look.
Having perfect face over here. Yeah, it's really fun. Perfect face.
You saw what started out today. It was not.
I try not to be mad that your face is perfect. I try just to enjoy it, that I get to look at it. You know what's annoying about
jokes
Raina?
For a living, this one.
Raina doesn't think she has perfect face.
Jokes for a living.
It makes you want to punch her in her perfect face. Okay, we've already created something interesting going on here. So give me a second. Okay, you just sometimes it takes you on a journey. You don't know where the eyebrow's gonna end.
You did a really great job.
These are actually some top shelf eyebrows right here. I think it's the light.
Light does help.
You know what Barbara Streisand says? Don't get a nose job, get a better lighting guy. Okay.
I feel like that's a life lesson for everybody.
Let's put that on a bumper sticker. Now Raina's gonna come in and fill in some things with the powder.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the multitasker, and I'm gonna use Oak, and I'm going to just go over what she's done. I'm not smushing, I'm just also gonna be flicking a little bit to soften just a few of those and give a little more.
How did I do with bringing it closer to my nose?
You did great.
Oh, good.
The shape comes really nice.
I'm a fast learner.
I'm gonna give her just a little more volume in this brow.
When Raina first taught me back in 2001 to do eyebrows, I'd get up like 30 minutes early because it would take me so long. And while we're goofing off in this video, and so it's taking longer, I could do this in about 3 minutes. Like,
oh yeah, she's like lightning.
Lightning.
Ooh,
that's so pretty.
That's nice. Here's what I will say for those of us who are starting with actual hairs on our face. The line that you want to focus on is the one underneath first. Start with that and make that the shape you want it, and then fill up and around.
Agreed.
Don't start with your upper stuff. Always start underneath. That's the one you want to
Again,
focus
life
on.
lessons. Don't start with your upper stuff.
I can't help you with your taxes. I can help you with your eyebrows. So
Yes.
we all have skills. So Becky Merritt, I love this.
Hey, thanks.
And remember, corner, your arch comes right at the cross through your pupil here.
Yes.
And this is going to end at
Yes.
your... Okay, we're going to stop now. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Becky.
Bye.
Thanks, guest star. It was so fun. Bye.